on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews. Of course, I am Mr. Fat Boy. And today we got on to have us a double dip duo review. We're going to get all up in it. First, I want to say happy Saturday. I hope you're having a great day. And I also want to say thank you for showing the love. We really appreciate it. Thank you for making this channel grow. I love to see new names. I love to see the old names. I love to see everybody just showing the love, baby. Show the love and the love will always come back. Now, if you are new, come on in. Hit that like and subscribe. Join the Fat Boy family. It's a place of positivity, of energy. And I promise you, I bring it 100 every time. And make sure you get them notifications because I drop content daily. You always going to have something going on. And I will always make sure I give it all to y'all when I can. All right. Let's get up in this review. I can't wait. This is a double dip review on two great new releases from Duo. Can't wait to talk to you about them. And you know how we do it, baby. After the break, we'll come back. And this is how we do it. No salad, no dessert, just straight steak and beans. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews starts now. All right, baby, we are back. Let's get all up in this review. Now, before I get going, don't forget, if you want to sample most of them and these duos, one of the largest selection of duo samples you can get, and niche and designer and other clone houses, go on over to fatboyfragrance.com, fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right, where right now we have a BOGO going on. You buy 2 decants, you get 1 free. Check it out. Link will be below. Do not forget about the road to 3K. Like and leave a comment. Be a subscriber and you'll be entered every video you leave a comment for. And I will draw the names once we hit 3K before the end of July. We got to do that first. If we don't hit that, we don't get the prizes. So that's the goal set. Let's get to 3K. All right. Let's do this, baby. Today we are talking about 2 fragrances from Duo, and we have Sour Apple Candy and Peach Mojito. Now, I will be totally honest. When I saw the Mojito, I was like, okay, I know I already love a fragrance. Let me grab it. I'll show it to you if I can find it. Caribbean Mojito is one of my favorite all-time Duo originals. It is my go-to summer fragrance. Top 5 for me, easily. Love it. So there's a lot to live up when you use the word Mojito for Duo. I hope we can get that, and that's what was my goal, to see what kind of fragrance I got. Now, Caribbean Mojito is an amazing summer fragrance that I know that it's going to be hard to topple, but we'll give it a try. Sour Apple Candy. I'm really more curious to see if this falls in the line of smelling more like Killian's Apple Brandy, or is it stand on its own as a kind of a sweet candy vibe? Because that's what I'm kind of curious about. We'll find out. All right, so let's find out. We'll start off actually with Sour Apple Candy. We'll pull up the notes. I'll give you my full feelings on it. Put it in the air, put it in the skin, and then we'll decide if this one gets my full seal approval or not. All right, so the notes on Sour Apple Candy go like this. It's a fruity gourmand. It's got sour apple. It's got green apple. It's got Fuji green apple, pear, sour candy, and white musk. So basically, green apple and musk are the only really normal notes you would find in a fragrance. Let's put it on the skin, see what we get. All right, I've worn it. I got my full feelings on it. I plan to share it with you now. All right, here we go. Air, skin. All right. Man, in the air, you get a sour note really fast, which I love sour apple. I love that candy vibe. Anytime I see a sour apple candy, your boy likes it. I like my candy, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely love the sour apple candy vibe. So I was kind of excited about this one. Where I will kind of feel like it might be a letdown is if this is very similar to their version of Killian's apple brandy called Palm Trempé or Trempé or whatever, or Trempé on the rocks. But there's no boozy notes in here, so let's find out. We got in the skin. Off the jump, right away, no duo funk. Smells great. Didn't need to really macerate. This one came out right at the bottle. What I've learned about their originals is for the most part, most of their duo originals come ready to go. I get a lot of that sour apple up in the opening. Let's be honest, this is a sour apple fragrance. Super sweet, very fruity, but it's not too sweet to where you feel like you're wearing a kind of like a gourmandish kind of fragrance. This one actually tones down a little bit. It doesn't really jump off. It's such a real sweet fragrance. This apple note is the star. That sour apple is great. It does smell fantastic. Now, the issue I'm going to have with this one is that it does smell a lot like Killian's apple brandy. I have apple brandy. I have apple brandy on the rocks. I got Palm Trempé on the rocks. I got a Sensual Obsession version. So I feel like this is not different enough to warrant owning both of them. Is the sour note great? Yes. In the opening, it stands out. But as this fragrance starts to dry down, it pretty much becomes Palm Trempé or apple brandy in the apple brandy. That's what it kind of boils down to. Now, the opening is super nice. The sour notes are there. As it starts to dry down, I do pick up on the musk towards the dry down. It does feel more like a fragrance after about an hour or so. But it's nice. It's super nice. If you don't own the Palm Trempé, then get this one. Now, where they differ, though, is in performance, and I'll share with you that in a second. So let's find out if this fragrance, Sour Apple Candy, is going to get my full approval or not. Performance. Not that good. Not that good. I would say 3 hours, maybe max. If you were to spray this 5 times, which I recommend, because you can overspray this one fine. If you went bam, bam, bam on your wrist and on your neck and maybe a couple times on your shirt, you might get 5 to 6 hours out of it. Might. But just having it on my wrist today, when I resprayed it again and I sprayed Palm Trempé right up to here, Trempé outlasted it. I think the boozy notes, the heavier notes in that fragrance make it last longer. But they are so similar, it's kind of hard justifying owning this one if you don't already own the other two. Where this fragrance differs from that is it has a nice candy sour vibe up front that you do get that's very delicious and very inviting. All right, so I can't give it a full check for performance. I would say it's a half a check. It's about 5 hours if you overspray. The projection's probably 30 or 40 minutes. It doesn't last long. So that's the biggest problem. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to check the box at all. Leave it alone. I can't give it an approval on any kind of performance. I don't mind respraying, but you got to at least give me some positives with the performance, and it just doesn't have it. Now, does the wifey like it? Absolutely. Love this one. Did I get a compliment wearing it? No, I didn't. I've only went a couple places, so I really didn't get a chance to get the feel of compliments. I've been on vacation. So I really can't say if it's going to be a compliment getter or not. It's a nice fragrance. I don't know if people are going to be able to say that you smell good, confusing it for maybe you're chewing a piece of candy or something. That can happen too. So this one, maybe not a compliment getter, maybe not an attention grabber. But I'll still give it a half a check because the wifey liked it. All right, and fine. Do I like it? Do I love it, or do I like it, or I just don't care for it? I like it. I don't love it. It's okay. It's a sour apple. The best part of this fragrance is when you first spray it. Unfortunately, it doesn't last long. So I can't give this my full approval. I'm going to give it probably a 50% approval. I wish it performed. If it performed better, it'd be higher. I could live without the compliments, no problem. But the performance lacks. It's something that's not unique to my collection. And it's just not that impressive. So 50% approval for sour apple candy. Now let's move on to the next one, which is peach mojito. This one has got a lot to live up to. Here's a good look at the bottle again, the label. Got your little mojito right there. Not a bad looking bottle. I like that label right there. All right, so let's pull up the notes from this bad boy and see what we got. So this one we have juicy peach, peach syrup, sugar syrup, mint, lime juice, club soda, white rum, and white musk. So basically this is a mojito with peach. It's still, I was a bartender, I know how to make a mojito. All those ingredients sound just like what you're making a mojito. The mint is a big deal in a mojito fragrance. So if I'm looking at a fragrance that's got the word mojito in there, I barely get a little mint vibe. Do I pick up on that a lot in Caribbean mojito? No. One of the things I didn't like about it, but that fragrance is so impressive that it just didn't bother me too much. So let's go ahead and put this in the air and put it in the skin and see if I can give this my full seal approval or not. Skin, air, baby. This one is a home run. This is Mango Lassi good. This is, I can't think of the other one right now. I just talked about it, did a review on it. But this one has that fruit vibe I love. I'm all up on this one. Oh. I cannot tell you this is a home run of a fragrance. This was the best out of the whole release weekend. To me, 2 weeks ago, peach mojito is the best. I'm not even holding back on this one. I get all that juicy peach that's done the best peach fragrance I've ever smelled. Tom Ford's Bitter Peach is garbage compared to this. I just couldn't wrap my hands around that peach fragrance too much. There's been some other peach fragrances Do As Done, but this one just stands out. I think it's the fact when you can smell the mint, which I do. I can get that mint vibe. It's a cooling effect on this peach. It pulls back a little bit on the peach. It's a sweet vibe I get from the sugar syrup. It's got this soda vibe, this bright soda vibe I'm picking up on too. It's literally like a cocktail on my hand, but it's also got this aromatic thing about it that works for a fragrance. Oh, man, beautiful. Just a gorgeous fragrance. I gotta say, this one's gonna be up for some Yeah Yeah Award nominations for sure. If you don't know what the Yeah Yeahs are, they're my yearly awards. Kind of like the fragrances for Oscar for fragrances. I have a big show, I have guests. We had a great time last year. Hopefully we get to get some more guests this year. We'll go live and do it. Looking forward to that. Now, let's find out if Peach Mojito gets my approval all the way, no way, halfway, and we'll get out in this one, baby. Performance, solid. Solid. 6 to 7 hours when I overspray, which is fine. I love overspraying this one. It doesn't bother me at all. Does the white, and I would say projection, 2 hours, 3 feet from you, people are gonna smell you. You will leave a scent trail with this one for sure. Does the wifey like it? Heck yeah. She said make her a sample of this one. When she says that, I know I got a hit on my hands. She's got a great nose for fragrances. Knows what's good and what people ain't gonna like. I did get a compliment wearing this on my vacation. Waitress said I smell good. So I know this one does get compliments. It is an attention grabber, and it grabbed my attention right away. And thirdly, do I love it? Do I like it? How much do I like it? I love this one. Check all 3 boxes. It's 100%. I recommend you try it. Even if you're not a fan of that kind of profile, still try this fragrance. If you want to sample it, you can sample it at fatboyfragrance.com. Like I said, we got a BOGO going on right now. Buy 2, get 1 free. Sample it first. Make sure it's something you like. But I'm pretty sure you can go and pull the trigger on this one. You're going to love it. All right. That's it. Full seal approval for Peach Mojito. And where is the other one? and 50% approved for sour apple candy. One is a miss, one's a home run. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay well, and if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, baby, then it's gonna be all good. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews is out.